Phil says he plays lots of instruments. We thought we'd give him a chance. And trouble is, he's got my shirt. I don't know quite what to. So actually, Phil's going to run the next 45, 50 minutes or whatever. But what can I say about this man? Really? You know, we must have done a million shows. I don't know. He's never not delivered, really. Quite incredible. Except when he's bringing parcels around, then he doesn't deliver. But in the meantime, please welcome to the stage the legend that is Phil Beer.
The legend. Right, just to kick, this is a kind of amalgamation set. We're doing it myself, Miranda and Sean Malhan, a very good drummer friend of ours, who is playing with Haircut 100 this weekend, which is why she can't be here. But everyone's got to be somewhere, as Spike Milligan once said. So we thought I'll just do one of the seminal original bluesy numbers that got me into this whole thing. Also learnt from Davy Graham in 1964. And then we'll bring Miranda on. There's a fantastic new album out at the moment. She's going to do 2 or 3. And then standing in, my wonderful friend Lucy Piper on percussion and drums will be in, and we'll do a little blues set to finish with, basically. So yeah, coming from a sort of quasi-religious background, rhythm Methodists to be precise. My dad never understood that. And very, very funny. So, listening to kind of early blues when I was, well, sorry, not early blues. Blues is much earlier than me, but you know what I mean. Listening to it in the early days, of course it crosses over well into gospel music, and my folks were certainly into gospel music and the hymns of Moody and Sankey and all that kind of stuff, which some of you may know. So when I encountered the Davy Graham album and found songs like this, I Cannot Keep From Crying, on it by Blind Willie Johnson, I suddenly realised that there's this whole branch of the blues that is fundamentally also gospel music and crosses right over. And Blind Willie Johnson was one of the sort of primary exponents of that kind of thing. Witness the Ry Cooder album about 3 albums back. Prodigal Son, which is nearly all Blind Willie Johnson songs. But this one is by far my favourite. Cannot keep from crying sometimes. Cannot keep from crying sometimes. 'Cause my heart's full of sorrow and my eyes they're full of tears. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. The 7 sheep has left me. I get on a little while. Soon it would be all over. And I journey with a smile. And my thoughts as I get older dream of what I told her. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. 'Cause my heart's full of sorrow and my eyes they're full of tears. I cannot keep travelling night and day. My mother's gone before me, so I must be on my way. And my father, he's gone too. My sister, she could not stay. I'll have to keep from crying sometimes. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. My heart is full of sorrow, and my eyes, they're full of tears. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. Cannot keep from crying sometimes. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. 'Cause my heart's full of sorrow, and my eyes, they're full of tears. I cannot keep from crying sometimes. Cannot keep from crying sometimes. I cannot keep from crying. I thank you. Cheer up, we all said. So without further ado, and to bring smiles back to your faces, please, for the next three songs, would you welcome to the stage the incomparable, and today definitely the hardest working musician in the Southern Hemisphere, Miranda Sykes.
Good evening. How are you? Absolutely lovely to be here. Back at Abbotsbury. This first little song is a song that I haven't sung for a while. It's for a couple in the audience. You know who you are. As the music at the banquet, as the wine before the meal, as the firelight in the night, so are you to me, as the in the setting, as the fruit upon the tree, as the wind blows over the plain, so are you to me. As the music at the banquet, as So are you to me. So are you to me. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. So I've just released a new album, the title of which I came up with long before lockdown and all the malarkey that followed, for me and many others. It's an album called Out of the Woods, and this next song is written by Ian Bruce. And I met my husband Dan, and I have to admit to having made him a date tape. Yeah, and mostly it was Kate Rusby. An amazing album of hers called 20, where she has people such as Paul Weller singing her tracks. And he kind of did a date tape, but I went round his and listened to the music. And this is a song that he played me on one particular night that absolutely blew me sideways. And yeah, if you've not heard of Ian Bruce, go and check him out. This is a song of Ian's called Child on the Green, and this is for Wilfie. Child on the green, what's that you do? I'm turning daisies to chains, and Mom, there for you. But Mom, I'm just playing, so why do you cry? My flowers are saying, I'm glad you came by. Child, as you grow, questions will flow. The more that you ask, the more you will know. The task of emotion, it's useless to try finding its reason by asking me why. Child, you are late. Where have you been? Your dinner is burned and your clothes are unclean. I wasn't surprised to find she was wild, but puzzled some when she suddenly smiled. Child, as you grow, questions will flow. The more that you ask, the more you will know. But task of emotion, it's useless to try finding its reason by asking me why. Child, you are lost. Sometimes we act strange, but you must understand we can suddenly change. It's human nature, and when you are grown, you sometimes seem strange to a child of your own. Child, as you grow, questions will flow. The more that you ask, the more you will know. But task of emotion, it's useless to try finding its reason by asking me why. She spoke and I listened, then went off to bed. But I always remember the words that she said. It's been 20 years and I've a son on my knee. I've just told my son what my mum told to me. Child, as you grow, questions will follow. The more that you ask, the more you will know. But ask of emotion, it's useless to try, finding its reason by asking me why. Child, as you grow, questions will follow. The more that you ask, the more you will know. But ask of emotion, it's useless to try, finding its reason by asking me Please welcome back to this stage the amazing Phil Beer.
What key's this one in then?
Oh, don't ask me, it's Capo 3.
Capo 3. Okay. Let's work
I
on
lost an amazing
that. Right, it's that one.
friend last year, the closest person I could call a brother. An amazing musician, an amazing man called Gareth Turner, a great mutual friend of us, both of us. And such a, he was like a rock in my life. And I cover a lot of miles and you're kind of driving along, and I just imagined him as this big oak tree with his branches carrying his family and his friends along, because that's what he did, he was just always there, solid. And so yeah, this next song, Phil and I performed together on the autumn tour last year. And, it's a song that features on Out of the Woods, and it's called the Molten Oak. How are you doing?
Rain that got in, was it? I was still picking tadpoles out of the PA this morning. Okay. Good luck, dear.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Rooted and molten, you were sturdy and strong. Friends and family carried along on your branches unfurled, till storms they swelled. You thinned to protect and survive. Sun streamed down on your withering leaves. Ivy wraps tight as the earth starts to freeze. Your leader is failing, your crown has been thinned, your trunk leaning battered by the wind. We will wave your flag, we will beat you down. Tunes will be played and your songs will be sung. On your beam I will come and be forevermore, an angel above an open door. shelter undefended despite their decline. There cannot be a group protected, those you knew, and your flowers and music fill the air. Weathered and beaten, your work here was done. No more to give now, this battle won't be won. But on this bare land where once you stood grand, you'll play music and we'll raise a glass to you. We will wave your flag, we will beat your drum. Tunes will be played and your songs will be sung. On your beam I will come, be forever. Angel above and all back oh, we will wave your flag, we will beat your drum. Tunes they've been played and your songs they've been sung. On your beam I will come, be forevermore. An angel above and all angel above and all for Pauline. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm old, so I'm sitting down. Miranda Sykes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's proceed. As I said, we're doing a little tour of mainly. It's a sort of sound check blues type thing, whereby when Miranda and I are sound checking for years and years, we've always kind of played slightly jazzy, slightly bluesy bits and pieces, which doesn't quite fit into the show hand's mould. I'll use the term loosely there. So anyway, so we always said for years that we should do at some point something that's ever so slightly jazzy and maybe a bit bluesy. So we're doing it in November with a drummer friend of ours, Sean Monaghan. But as I said, she's got a better gig. What could be better than this? What a terrible thing to say. She's got another gig. She occasionally plays with Haircut 100, and they were doing Glastonbury, so at the last minute they decided to put in a load more gigs this weekend as well. So, sitting in, however, we are the luckiest people in the world from Exeter, Exeter's hardest working and best jobbing drummer, the wonderful Lucy Piper on drums. All right, mates. You count this one. What? Touch more of bass, please. Touch more bass. Okay.
Evening, each night you come and you find me. Oh, baby.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So, we've already referred to our wonderful late friend Gareth Turner. For years, I had an occasional sort of country rock band, folk rock band, which Miranda played in on several occasions, and it's kind of in demise now because two of its members have, shall we say, got alternative activities now. Gareth and the wonderful Mr. Nick Quamby used to play bass, and Nick, just like Miranda, was a very fine guitar player, and he said one day, when Miranda was playing rhythm guitar in the band, he said, can I play some guitar sometime? So he invented a thing called bass share, basically. So on either end of the stage, we had Miranda on one end of the stage with the double bass and acoustic guitar, Nick Quamby with his electric bass and an acoustic guitar on the other side. And then you just swap between the two of them.
It mostly went right.
Yeah.
I think only once did we both end up going, you playing this one? Dunno. Should we both play it? Okay.
Yeah. So occasionally there was the odd Spinal Tap moment where both of them played bass, you know, sort of lead bass, second bass, and so on and so on. Anyway, we used to do quite a lot of country rock numbers, and of which this is a modest example. Mr. Steve Earls, The Devil's Right Hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Went to fight the Great War. Saw my first pistol in a general store. When I was 13, thought it was the finest thing I ever did see. I asked if I could get one someday when I grew up. Mama dropped a dozen and she nearly blew up. She didn't understand. Mama said the pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. My first pistol has a carbon bolt coat. Shoots as fast as lightning. It loads a man slow. You can shoot a man down, get you into trouble, but he can get you out. My next pistol has a Colt 45. Call it peacemaker, never knew why. I didn't understand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. Got into a gun game in a company town. Caught a man cheating and I shut the dog down. Watched the man fall. Never reached his holster, never had a chance to draw. A time was in the morning and they kicked me out of bed. They asked me how I pleaded. I'm guilty, I said. I'm guilty, I said. You got the wrong man. The hand that pulled the trigger was the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The hand that pulled the trigger was the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The hand that pulled the trigger was the devil's right hand. We're way back in the midst of time. One of the later bluesmen was a man called Jimmy Witherspoon, but he was also really quite a cabaret artist, and he played in the UK a lot. And this is a song that he co-wrote all those years ago, which my father used to play in his dance band. So, and it has a little chorus which you're welcome to join in with should you feel this ultimate inclination. It ain't nobody's business what I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Without anyone to say that it's alright. You know it ain't nobody's business what I do. When I get drunk I'm sitting all alone, got blues in my head so I won't be home. You know it ain't nobody's business what I do. When there's no dice or poker I'm drinking in the bar. If the heels on both my shoes ran down, well baby that's because you know it ain't nobody's business what I do. That's alright with you. I'll have breakfast at supper time till I find somebody new. You know it ain't nobody's business what I do. When there's no dice or poker I'm drinking in the bar. If the heels on both my shoes run down, well baby that's because it ain't nobody's business what I do. Since you left me, baby, I'm out all night.